Hello, dear listeners, and welcome to our podcast. I'm Sophia, and today we have an important topic facing challenges. Life is full of problems, big and small. Sometimes we feel stuck or afraid, but challenges can help us grow. When we solve problems, we become stronger and wiser. Let's talk about why challenges are not always bad and how we can face them with confidence.
Hi everyone, and I'm James. Yes, that's right, Sophia. Challenges can be difficult, but they also teach us important lessons. When we face hard times, we learn patience, problem solving, and courage. Imagine learning a new skill. It feels hard at first, but with practice, it becomes easier. The same happens with life's problems. If we keep trying, we improve. The key is to believe in ourselves and not give up.
Exactly, James. Sometimes we fail before we succeed. That's normal. Failure is not the end, it's a step towards success. Think about when you were learning to ride a bike. Maybe you fell a few times, but you didn't stop. You kept going until you learned. Challenges work the same way. Each time we try, we get better. The important thing is to keep moving forward.
Yes, and we should also change how we see challenges. Instead of thinking, this is too hard, we can say, this is a chance to learn. A positive attitude makes a big difference. When we believe we can handle a problem, we become stronger. Even small steps can help. Facing one problem at a time makes things easier. With the right mindset, we can handle any challenge.
When we face challenges, our feelings matter a lot. Sometimes we feel scared, stressed, or even frustrated. That's normal. But instead of running away from problems, we should try to understand our emotions. When we stay calm and think clearly, we can find better solutions. Taking a deep breath, talking to a friend, or writing down our thoughts can help us feel stronger.
That's a great point, Sophia. Our emotions can guide us, but they should not control us. When we feel afraid, it doesn't mean we should stop trying. It just means we need to find a way forward. Many successful people faced big challenges, but they didn't give up. They found ways to stay strong and keep going. One small step every day can lead to big changes.
Yes, and asking for help is also important. Sometimes we think we must solve everything alone, but that's not true. Talking to friends, family, or teachers can give us new ideas and support. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. In fact, working together often makes problems easier to solve. Teamwork can give us confidence and remind us we are not alone.
Exactly. Support from others gives us energy to keep going. Also, taking care of ourselves helps. When we eat well, sleep enough, and exercise, we feel stronger both in body and mind. A healthy mind helps us think clearly and stay positive. Challenges will always be part of life, but with the right support and a strong mindset, we can handle them better.
Yes, of course. Sound mind is in sound body.
Sometimes, the hardest part of a challenge is starting. We might feel unsure or afraid of failing, but waiting too long can make things harder. The best way to deal with a problem is to take action, even if it's a small step. For example, if learning English feels difficult, start with one new word a day. Small steps build confidence and help us move forward.
That's true, James. Many times, we feel stuck because we focus too much on the problem instead of the solution. If something seems too big, breaking it into smaller tasks makes it easier. Think about climbing a mountain. You don't reach the top in one jump. You take one step at a time. The same idea works for facing challenges in daily life.
Exactly. Another helpful tip is to learn from past challenges. Think about a time when you solved a problem before. What helped you? What did you learn? Every challenge teaches us something, and that knowledge can help us in the future. Instead of seeing difficulties as something bad, we can see them as lessons that make us stronger and smarter.
Yes, and we should celebrate progress, even the small wins. Every time we take a step forward, it's a success. Maybe we didn't solve the whole problem yet, but we are trying, and that matters. Being kind to ourselves and staying patient helps us stay motivated. No challenge lasts forever. If we keep going, we will find a way through it.
Sometimes, when we face challenges, we feel like giving up. It's easy to think, this is too hard, or I can't do this, but our thoughts have power. If we tell ourselves we can try, we start to believe it. Instead of saying, I can't, we can say, I will find a way. A positive mindset helps us stay strong, even when things are difficult.
That's so true, James. Our thoughts can push us forward or hold us back. If we focus on what we can do instead of what we can't, we feel more confident. Challenges are like puzzles. Sometimes they take time to solve. But if we stay patient and keep trying, we will find the answer. Confidence grows when we believe in ourselves, even in tough times.
Yes, and another important thing is learning from mistakes. Everyone makes mistakes, it's part of life. But mistakes are not failures, they are lessons. If something doesn't work, we can try a different way. Many successful people failed before they succeeded. The key is to see mistakes as steps toward improvement instead of reasons to stop trying.
Exactly. Every mistake teaches us something valuable. Instead of feeling bad, we can ask, what did I learn? This helps us get better. No one is perfect, and that's okay. What matters is that we keep moving forward. Even small progress is still progress. If we stay strong, learn from mistakes, and believe in ourselves, we can overcome any challenge.
One thing that helps us face challenges is setting goals. When we have a clear goal, we know what we are working toward. A big goal can feel scary, but breaking it into smaller steps makes it easier. For example, if you want to improve your English, start by learning 5 new words a day. Small goals help us stay focused and make progress step by step.
That's a great point, James. When we set goals, we should also be flexible. Sometimes things don't go as planned, and that's okay. If one way doesn't work, we can try another. The important thing is to keep going. A challenge is not a wall that stops us, it's a door we can find a way to open. Being patient and adjusting our steps helps us move forward.
Yes, and staying motivated is also important. When things get tough, we should remind ourselves why we started. If we focus on the reason behind our goal, we find the energy to keep going. It's also helpful to reward ourselves. After reaching a small goal, take a moment to feel proud. Every step forward is a success, and we should celebrate our progress.
Absolutely, motivation grows when we see how far we've come. Looking back at past challenges can remind us of our strength. We have faced difficulties before, and we got through them. That means we can do it again. No challenge lasts forever. With goals, patience, and motivation, we can overcome anything that comes our way.
Sometimes, challenges feel overwhelming because we try to do everything at once. But taking things step by step makes a big difference. Instead of worrying about the whole problem, we can focus on one small action. For example, if studying feels too hard, just start with 5 minutes. Small efforts add up over time and make big challenges easier to handle.
That's a great tip, James. Another thing that helps is staying organized. When our minds feel full of worries, writing things down can help. Making a simple plan or list gives us a clear idea of what to do next. Instead of feeling lost, we have a guide to follow. Organization doesn't solve the problem immediately, but it makes everything feel more manageable.
Yes, and along with planning, we need to stay patient. Some challenges take time, and that's okay. When things don't happen quickly, we shouldn't feel discouraged. Growth is like planting a seed. It takes time to see results. But if we keep taking care of it, one day we will see the progress. Believing in the process helps us stay strong through difficulties.
Exactly. And while we work through challenges, we should remember to be kind to ourselves. Sometimes we are too hard on ourselves, expecting perfection, but no one is perfect, and that's fine. Facing challenges is not about being perfect, it's about improving. As long as we keep trying, we are moving forward, and that's what really matters.
One of the best ways to face challenges is to stay positive. When we believe in ourselves, we feel stronger. But sometimes, negative thoughts try to stop us. We might think, I can't do this, or I'm not good enough. When that happens, we should remind ourselves of our past successes. If we've overcome difficulties before, we can do it again.
That's a great point, James. Positive thinking doesn't mean ignoring problems, but it helps us see solutions. When we face a hard situation, we can ask, what can I learn from this? Every challenge teaches us something new. Even if things don't go as planned, we gain experience. Learning from struggles makes us wiser and helps us grow.
Exactly. And another way to stay strong is to surround ourselves with positive people. Friends, family, or mentors who support us can make a big difference. When we share our struggles with people who care, we feel less alone. Their encouragement can give us the energy to keep going. A strong support system helps us face any challenge with confidence.
Yes, and we should also be that kind of person for ourselves. Encouraging words from others help, but our own words matter too. Instead of saying, I will never succeed, we can say, I will keep trying. The way we talk to ourselves shapes our confidence. Staying positive, learning from experiences, and having support makes any challenge easier to overcome.
Sometimes facing a challenge means making changes in our daily habits. Small habits, like staying organized or setting aside time for practice, can have a big impact. If you're learning English, for example, setting aside just 10 minutes a day to read or listen to a podcast can help you improve over time. These small actions add up and make challenges feel less overwhelming.
That's a great tip, James. Building small, consistent habits is key to progress. Challenges don't always have a quick solution, but steady effort pays off. Every day, we can improve bit by bit, and when we focus on one thing at a time, it's easier to stay calm. It's not about doing everything perfectly, it's about doing something each day to move forward.
Exactly, Sophia, and it's important to be flexible with our plans. Sometimes life doesn't go the way we expect. Things might take longer than we thought, or unexpected challenges might come up. That's okay. Being flexible means adjusting when needed. If one way doesn't work, we can always try another. Flexibility helps us stay calm and creative in finding solutions.
Yes, and while we are working on our challenges, we should also take time to rest. Rest is just as important as hard work. When we give ourselves a break, we recharge. This helps us stay focused and energized for the next step. Taking care of ourselves physically and mentally gives us the strength to face any challenge that comes our way.
As we continue to face challenges, it's important to remember that it's okay to not have all the answers right away. Sometimes we need time to figure things out. It's normal to feel uncertain, but instead of letting that uncertainty stop us, we can use it as motivation to keep learning. The journey itself teaches us many lessons that help us grow.
That's a really good point, James. Challenges are part of life, and they help us become better versions of ourselves. Every time we face a problem, we learn something new about our strengths, our weaknesses, and the ways we can improve. Even when things feel difficult, we are making progress. The important thing is to never stop trying.
Exactly. And we can also try to see challenges as opportunities. When we face something difficult, we can choose to look at it as a chance to learn and grow. Challenges don't have to be scary. They can be exciting because they help us develop new skills. When we change our mindset, we start to see problems in a different light.
Yes, and it's important to celebrate how far we've come. Every small victory counts, whether it's solving a problem, learning something new, or just pushing through a tough moment. We should give ourselves credit for trying. Challenges are hard, but they are also opportunities to grow stronger, wiser, and more confident.
As we come to the end of our conversation today, let's remember that facing challenges is something everyone experiences. It's normal to feel unsure or afraid, but with the right mindset, support, and effort, we can overcome anything. No challenge is too big if we take it one step at a time and keep believing in ourselves.
That's right, James. Challenges help us grow. And every time we face one, we become stronger. Even small steps forward matter. So don't give up when things get tough. Remember, every challenge you face is a chance to learn and improve. Keep trying, stay positive, and take care of yourself. You can do it.
Thank you so much for joining us today. We hope you feel more confident about facing challenges in your life. No matter what you're going through, remember that you are not alone. Everyone has challenges, but together we can make it through.
Thank you all for listening. We've enjoyed talking about this important topic, and we hope you take away something helpful from our conversation. Keep moving forward, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye, and take care.